Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Coach Charnesia, and today I want to talk about something so many women experience in premenopause and menopause, but often feel completely alone in. If you are new here, my name is Coach Charnesia. I have been a health and wellness coach for over 15 years. I have a degree in kinesiology, precision nutrition certified, and women's health and hormone specialist certified. The last 7 or so years, I specifically worked with women and women's hormones. And my main goal is to help you understand what's going on with your body, but also help you get the results that you're looking for. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into today's talk. Okay. So typically when I get new clients, I hear them tell me, I feel like my body changed overnight. I'm gaining weight, but doing the same things. I'm gaining weight in my belly area. I don't recognize myself anymore. I don't like what I see in the mirror. I feel emotional, exhausted, inflamed, and stuck. Okay. And one of the most important things I want you to understand is that you're not imagining it. So a lot of times women go to the doctor and they're telling doctors about their symptoms. And because it's not showing up in blood work or it's not, it can't be proven per se. Doctors will a lot of times, shoo women away. But you're not imagining it, okay? Your body did change. It is changing. It is transitioning, okay? And today I want to explain from a physiological standpoint what is happening so that you can stop blaming yourself or feeling like you're doing all of the right things and not seeing the results that you're looking for, okay? So one of the biggest misconceptions about menopause and premenopause is that symptoms only begin when you stop your period. And that's just simply not true. You can start feeling symptoms years before because when you're in premenopause or your hormones are just changing, they start to fluctuate, okay, before you actually go into menopause. This is when estrogen and progesterone specifically start fluctuating and gradually declining, okay? So these hormones influence way more than reproduction, okay? So they affect your metabolism, mood, sleep, stress response, fat storage, insulin sensitivity, and energy levels. So when these hormones begin changing, women often notice the number one thing is that your belly fat increases, okay? That you notice that all of a sudden you're starting to gain weight in your belly area. Your cravings are really strong and they happen a lot of times at night. You're not sleeping well or you're sleeping lighter or you're waking up throughout the night. You have mood swings, increased anxiety, more inflammation, or you start experiencing, diagnosis of PCOS or diabetes, or thyroid. Okay. So you just overall typically have a difficult time losing weight. Even when your habits have not changed drastically, which can be super frustrating. And that's why so many women feel confused when they're going through this transition and this process. So let's talk about why the body becomes more sensitive to stress. So as estrogen and progesterone decline, the body often becomes more sensitive to stress because your estrogen and progesterone are actually connected to your nervous system. So again, it's not just about your reproductive hormones. They have protective effects. Okay. So think of your estrogen as your protective hormone and then think of progesterone as your calming hormone. So when the estrogen declines and the progesterone declines or fluctuates too, stress tends to hit harder physically and emotionally. So recovery becomes harder, sleep becomes lighter, cortisol has a stronger influence on your body. And when cortisol stays elevated, the body often responds by conserving energy, increasing cravings, and storing more abdominal fat. Okay. So this is why women feel like their body is suddenly working against them. And we typically respond by eating less and working out more, which is not always the best answer. Okay. But your body is not trying to betray you. It's really trying to protect you, and it is asking for support. So this is the part that I really want you to hear. This is not a discipline problem. Most women blame themselves during this phase. They think, I need more discipline, I need to eat less, I need to work out harder. But this transition is not simply about willpower. It's physiology. Okay. Your body is adapting to completely different hormonal environment. Okay. So what worked previously will not work now. Okay. We have to support our hormones in a different way. Okay. And your body needs better recovery, more support, strength training. That's super, super important for women over 40. A lot of us think that cardio is the best thing to lose weight, and it's really strength training, because we start to lose muscle tone as we get older, and it turns it into fat. Our body turns it into fat. So strength training helps with this. Okay. Stress management. So making sure that you have a sleep routine, you have a wake up routine, and you have systems in place that help your stress. Okay. Or stress on the body. Okay. Sleep support, and then consistent nourishment. So making sure that you are eating proper protein, carbs, and healthy fats. Okay. So it's not about punishment. If you've been feeling frustrated, emotional, disconnected from your body, or confused by these changes, I want you to know this. Okay. You're not failing. Your body is not failing you, and you can get out of the cycle, and your body can recover. You can look the way that you want to. Okay. Your body is just communicating differently now. Okay. So when we begin to understand what's happening hormonally, you can stop fighting your body and start supporting it. Okay. So know that your body is in a transition, and know that it can change with proper supports and consistency. Okay. If this video helped you feel seen or understood, make sure that you subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.